Hello ninyong tanan. Manihapon ta.
Hi, Sir Alan. TunobTV is an online live talk show that serves as the main interactive information portal for UP High Gold, the University of the Philippines High School Cebu Golden Jubilee that starts now and culminates on June 2022.
Inspired by the Cebuano word Tunob, or to set foot on, it is actually borrowed from pioneering batch 75, who uses it to refer to themselves as Tunobers. This was adopted in the Centennial celebration of the entire UP system in 2008 and has been carried on to the present. We appended TV in the style of self-broadcast platforms like YouTube to keep it current and also nostalgic. If you remember TV, that was a groundbreaking show in the early 90s. So we're a good mix of then and now.
Anchored by alumni who are or were in broadcast media, it features a rotating cast of two main anchors to keep the perspective fresh and new every episode.
We're also inviting resource speakers to share their knowledge to us in thematic monthly webinars so we'll all grow together. Yeah?
Broadcast live in our Facebook account. That's at UP High Gold. Each episode will be uploaded for viewing at the official website, our official YouTube channel, as well as Spotify as a podcast. Episodes will be broadcast live every first Friday of each month, starting September 2021.
Tara gihapon mag-abot diri sa TunobTV.
Hi, Aileen Pitolo Regado, Batch 97, Lapu-Lapu City.
Hi, I'm Donnie. I'm in Quezon City. Sa mga taga UP High diha, enjoy the best days of your life.
Elga Kadampog Tutut, Cebu City.
Hi everyone, my name is Priti Mantalaba from Indonesia, Cebu. My message to future Europeans is to follow your goals, keep the faith, and never give up. Have a nice day.
Hi, I'm Gayroma from Batch 97.
Hi, I am Jesse. I am from Batch 1997 and I am passionate about social development work. Today, I remain involved in community development programs led by non-profit organizations. As a scholar ng bayan, UP taught me that I have a larger purpose in society.
Hi, I'm Jonalyn Valharina from Cebu City.
Mayang adlaw, Josephus Martin from Batch 97 sa UP High. Pinakalingaw!
Hi, my name is Luna Liza Kanya Andres from Batch 97. My UP High School experience gave me the confidence to rise above the challenges of studying, working, and living abroad. So daghang salamat, UP.
Hi, my name is Marielita Domingo Reynolds and I'm here in Texas. My experience as a scholar ng bayan has brought me passion and drive to pursue my dreams and goals without any hesitation and not looking back.
Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Cal, Batch 97 from Cebu City.
Hi, I'm Panfilo Hizola, and I'm from Batch 97. I work as a financial consultant here in Ernst & Young in sunny but windy Sydney. Best gift from my alma mater, it taught me how to be resilient so that wherever I may go, whatever crisis we face, we Europeans, we survive, we persist, and we thrive.
I'm Dr. Rena Cristina Bumatay de Leon, an OBGYN from Cebu.
Hi, I'm Rona J. Juano, Batch 97 from Mandawi City.
Maayong adlaw, I am Cheryl Manya Veracruz from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I am working as a cognitive teacher in a special education school, and a part-time math tutor with Prodigy Education. My alma mater had taught me how to be inquisitive, resilient, and innovative. With those, we Europeans, we thrive.
Hi, I'm Second Lieutenant Valentino Cruz III, Nurse Corps, Armed Forces of the Philippines, from UP High Batch 97. My UP High experience was quite a roller coaster ride, but it has taught me how to face the challenges of the real world and nurtured my love for country.
Marty Cabucos from Alberio Leyte and Girls Entrepreneur.
Hi, my name is Ramel Malino, and my UP education is my visa to my dreams and to the world. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
TunobTV is an online live talk show that serves as the main interactive information portal for UP High Gold, the University of the Philippines High School Cebu Golden Jubilee that starts now and culminates on June 2022.
Inspired by the Cebuano word Tunob, or to set foot on, it is actually borrowed from pioneering batch 75, who uses it to refer to themselves as Tunobers. This was adopted in the Centennial celebration of the entire UP system in 2008 and has been carried on to the present. We appended TV in the style of self-broadcast platforms like YouTube to keep it current and also nostalgic. If you remember TV, that was a groundbreaking show in the early 90s. So we're a good mix of then and now.
Anchored by alumni who are or were in broadcast media, it features a rotating cast of two main anchors to keep the perspective fresh and new every episode.
We're also inviting resource speakers to share their knowledge to us in thematic monthly webinars, so we'll all grow together. Yeah?
Broadcast live in our Facebook account. That's at UP High Gold. Each episode will be uploaded for viewing at the official website, our official YouTube channel, as well as Spotify as a podcast. Episodes will be broadcast live every first Friday of each month, starting September 2021.
Tara gihapon mag-abot diri sa TunobTV.
Hi, Eileen Kitong Oregano, Batch 97, Lapu-Lapu City.
Hi, I'm Donnie. I'm in Quezon City. Sa mga taga UP High diha, enjoy the best days of your life.
Elda Kadampog Turtud, Cebu City.
Hi everyone, my name is Pretty Mantalaba from Jubilee, Cebu. My message to future Europeans is to follow your goals, keep the faith, and never give up. Have a nice day.
Hi, I'm Gay Roma from Batch 97.
Hi, I am Jesse. I am from Batch 1997 and I am passionate about social development work. Today, I remain involved in community development programs led by non-profit organizations. As a scholar ng bayan, UP taught me that I have a larger purpose in society.
Hi, I'm Jonalyn Harina from Cebu City.
Mayang adlaw, Joseph Martin from Batch 97 sa UP High. Pinakalingaw!
Hi, my name is Lelani Echaves-Paredes from Batch 97. My UP High School experience gave me the confidence to rise above the challenges of studying, working, and living abroad. So daghang salamat, UP.
Hi, my name is Marielita Domingo Reynolds, and I'm here in Texas. My experience as a scholar ng bayan has brought me passion and drive to pursue my dreams and goals without any hesitation and not looking back.
Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Cal, Batch 97 from Cebu City.
Hi, I'm Panfilo Hizola, and I am from Batch 97. I work as a financial consultant here in Ernst & Young in sunny but windy Sydney. Best gift from my alma mater, it taught me how to be resilient so that wherever I may go, whatever crisis we face, we Europeans, we survive, we persist, and we thrive.
I'm Dr. Rana Cristina Bumatay de Leon, an OBGYN from Cebu.
Hi, I'm Rona J1 of Batch 97 from Mandawi City.
Maayong adlaw, I am Cheryl Mania Veracruz from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I am working as a cognitive teacher in a special education school and a part-time math tutor with Prodigy Education. My alma mater had taught me how to be inquisitive, resilient, and innovative. With those we Europeans, we thrive.
Hi, I'm Second Lieutenant Valentino Cruz III, Nurse Corps, Armed Forces of the Philippines, from UP High Batch 97. My UP High experience was quite a roller coaster ride, but it has taught me how to face the challenges of the real world and nurtured my love for country.
Marty Cabucos from Alberio Leyte and Girls Entrepreneur.
Hi, my name is Ramel Malino, and my UP education is my visa to my dreams and to the world. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Hi, Kish. Is my volume okay?
mga Tunobers, good evening UP High and welcome to TunobTV. Kung ang pangutana ni adtong breakfast lunch kay og nakapamahaw na ba ang tanan? Ang akong pangutana karon, nakapanihapo na ba mo? Sige daw be mag-check daw ta sa tong live comments and see kinsa ato mga audience diri, kinsa ato mga early birds diri, no? All right, so I see here one of our execoms. We have here Miss Julie Tas. Hi Miss Julie, good evening
Julie on
Tunobers.
top. Hello.
Yes, we have representatives here from batch 2011, Miss Mori Aliparvilla. We have from 76. We have from 2006. Wow, guys. So let's keep the numbers coming. Ali na ta kay maglingaw-lingaw ta diri because of course, as we are gathered this evening, as we continue to celebrate another milestone of our beloved UP High as we turn 50 years on June 2022, we need this extra energy to spend your evening with us. Kabaw mo bisan asa pamanggitan nakatunob in different parts of the world, whether you're having breakfast, lunch, dinner with your family, friends, partners, or even alone, hinaot unta og makapuno mi sa kalingaw og maka-fill in sa kamingaw nga inyong gibati karon, and as well as to awaken a feeling of nostalgia because tonight, mga Tunobers, on our first episode of Tunob TV, we will be tracing back our high school memories. Ganun doon, makaingon tag high school memories to mga kabuang, ato mga kalipay, mga luha og dugo nga atong gispend para na makasurvive ta sa UP High. And of course, recall those times when there are some questions that we are afraid to ask our teachers because we feel nga it's too personal, that it's out of our lesson na, or we're afraid to be reprimanded or masuspended. Ikaw ba ko usag yun siya sa mga gikahadlukan sa mga taga-UP High. And guys, sa pagtuki ni ining mga pangutanaha, na karon dili na ta mahadlok masuspend, I am also joined by one of UP High's broadcasting legend and one of the pillars of the Alumni Association, who I tell you, also had his fair share of UP High experiences. Actually, it's so sad that we only met online for a pre-prod meeting, but I tell you, it's really an honor to have myself, introduce him tonight. Dili na to dugay-dugayon pa. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Tito Alfonso Ponsoy Alvarez.
Uy, thank you so much. But you're overdoing it, Keisha. By the way, I also want to emphasize, but there's a very big energy difference between Keisha and me. Okay, Keisha belongs to the class of 2018. I belong to the class of 1978. That's a 40-year difference. Okay?
Well, so you can tell. I really believe in the concept of balance and equilibrium. So it doesn't really matter kung pila ka years ang gap. I can feel it because, we are connecting. Actually, it's what I really love about UP High because kung bisag unsa po mo ka year, bisag unsa pa na gap, you really connect because there's a certain connection between mga iskos and iskas ato mga UP High graduates. Do you agree with that, Tito Pons?
Yeah, only thing is we didn't refer to ourselves as iskos before.
Yes. Yeah.
But because
we
paid tuition, at that time we paid tuition like I remember my tuition for 1 year, I think, so UP High was 256 pesos.
Wow, 256 pesos.
Mahal na to,
Yeah, but I can say that basig we're really lucky sa among panahon, no, because we don't pay tuition anymore. But but still, it's really I'm really happy to have you here with me, Tito Pons. Actually, I'm really honored because are reconnecting the hosts and ato mga Tunobers. It's like going back to the roots. I really love this Jubilee celebration because it's us going back to the roots and reminiscing and remembering unsa to mga kaagi para lang makasurvive ta sa UP High.
I'd like to actually move forward to that. In about 20 years, I would like to see where you will be. That's what I'm excited about.
Well, thank you very much for that, Tito Pods. But karon, di na ito dugay-dugayan pa because I know that we have also watched our breakfast lunch and we have seen that different atong host karon, and now for the episode 1, kami na sa Tito Pods karon, no? Just to tell you guys that we're not the only ones hosting TunobTV, but we're actually joined by these amazing hosts like Tito Pons himself. And Tito Pons, would you like to do the honor of introducing our pool of hosts?
Wait a minute. Pool of hosts for tonight or for the rest?
TV. For
that's for
TunobTV, Tito
TunobTV.
Pons. Yes.
I think we have a fantastically edited video that we're going to play for that, and I'd like to give credit to that guy with marvelous abilities to be able to put this thing together. I mean, heart and soul went into this, and I salute him for that. A director.
I agree.
An international director. I won't mention his name.
And I know
first.
that he's listening right now. I can see his face.
So let's have that video, please.
Okay, watch this, mga Tunobers.
Pamela Wildheart Pilapil of Batch 7 to 8. I completed my Mass Communications degree in UP College Cebu and took my Master's in Mass Communication from Macquarie University, Australia. I'm currently based in Singapore and formerly worked as a radio producer-presenter, then became the head of programming for English and Malay programs in Singapore Radio. I also became the advertising and promotion head, international sales, marketing and events management team head to 3 world-class parks. I produce major shows. I'm very active as a person. I do live pageants and travel extensively for my music concerts and production, recorded 4 albums. I'm one of your anchors for TunobTV, and I'm proud to be one.
This is Ponsoy Alvarez of the prehistoric class of 1978 of UPCC Cebu. After high school, I went to UP Cebu. Then I went up to this correctional facility in Baguio. Then after that, I came back to UP, where I finished most of my college subjects. And then I went to radio stations and recording studios all around Manila before finally coming back here to Cebu, settling here, and currently I'm a consultant to several friends here in Cebu City. I'm also one of your anchors for TunobTV.
Hi, I am Imrad Quinones from the class of 1985. I have spent the last 3 decades and a few years of my life on both print and broadcast media. Now, I run a golf club, but still do media on the side, specializing in sports. And I am one of your anchors for TunobTV.
Hi, I'm Raymond Serna, batch 89. People now call me Jiggy Jr. I've been a radio personality for as long as I can remember, even before I was in UP. I'm also the VP for Sales and Marketing for a radio station. I don't know if you've ever heard of Y101. I also dabble in podcasting and other stuff online, so I'm kind of a content creator as well. And I'm so happy to be a part of TunobTV. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this, man.
Jude Bacalso of Batch 90. After high school, I went to Jubilee where I majored in genetics. I am currently an aquatic and terrestrial field biologist, and by choice, a travel writer and photographer. Some of my work you might see in Netflix's documentary Street Food by the producers of Chef's Table. I'm also one of your hosts for TunobTV.
Been from the class of 1992. After high school, I went straight to Velas College of Nursing and became a registered nurse. But growing up, I fell in love with radio, and after the second day of the board exams, I trained for a top local radio station, and I haven't left the industry since then. Some people think I'm the voice of Cebu. I didn't say no because I wanted to get this gig. That's why I'm one of the anchors of TunobTV.
Keisha Alberio of batch 2018. After high school, I went to Cebu Normal University to take up Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and currently I am a fourth-year student of the said program. I am also the governor of our college's student council, where I enjoy being with the students and organizing and hosting school events, just like what I did in high school, where I started my passion for hosting and public speaking. And I'm one of your anchors for TunobTV.
Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon mag-abot diri sa
Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon mag-abot dinhi sa
Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon mag-abot diri sa
Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon ang mag-abot diri sa
Bisan asa mag-abot, kita ra gyapon mag-abot diri sa
Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon mag-abot diri sa
TunobTV.
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 Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon mag-abot diri sa TunobTV.
Wow, tinood yun, no? Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon na mag-abot diri sa TunobTV. And now, karon na ato diri sa tong FB Live. Tito Pons, if you can see comment, na ako nakita nila na comment. His name is Mr. Alan Antoinette Dolores, and he commented, Ponsoy, my coffee buddy.
Yeah. That's our class.
78.
That's our class genius.
Wow.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, because he said here, coffee buddy.
Oh, coffee buddy. Oh, except that now I give him the coffee. Kutob ra kog body. Nag-abot gyapon oy. He's in Georgia, by the way.
Tinod. Yes, daghan kaayo siya nag-abot ri. We now have representatives from 2004. We have Mr. Hebert Dirame. We have batch 80. We have batch 93. Daghan na jud kaayo, no? We have batch 1985. We have Sir Nimrod. Hi, Sir Nimrod. Good evening. We also have from 2004 and 2000. So, guys, just ano lang gid mo diri, no, kay maglingaw-lingaw ta diri. And what I like about our Jubilee celebration is that aside from these TunobTV and these amazing people who will be with us, what's even more amazing because about our Jubilee celebration is that we have these advocacies each month leading up to our 50th year. And in fact, this month of September, we have our advocacy for this month. We have Tunob Kinaiyahan, or for the environment.
Yep. And diha gyapon ta mag-abot sa mga theme.
Yes, dili gyapon.
Yeah, and this month, the first episode, which is proving to be so enjoyable already. Kish, I have to hand it to you. You really can, take it very energetically.
No, because I also have to ask you two points because sa Tunob Kinaiyahan, and if we look into this advocacy, it's about discussing about climate change, about Earth and what's happening right now. I have to ask you, Tito Pons, also may kalahian sa UP High before. It's may like ang environment of UP High before, because when we had our PPOD meeting, we talked about katong naay mga kanding sa UP High, naay katong daghan pa kay mga puno, because karon sa amo ang panahon wala na kayo katong mga kanding, iro na lang. So how is it having your classes nga naay mga kanding sa inyong classroom?
Di man to classroom, gazebo man to. And there were times also where we had to make do. Okay, napuno naman mga gazebo. So we had to hold our classrooms under the trees, no? So fresh air. Nindot kayo. You could only hear the leaves of the acacias blowing. And in a few minutes, mga tol na sad ka kay daghang mga tilas dito. And well, of course, the attendant kanding nga musud sa gazebo at that time. Oh yes, we were environmentally conscious, and we had to make sure nga dili hugaw kay na makatilaw na pud kag record slip ato kung makakita gyud basura at that time. So
yes.
I don't know. Nauso ba na ninyo before now during your high school time katong mag-record slip?
Record slips for us kay if ma-late, if ma-suspend, if naay absences ingana na siya. But in terms of cleanliness, because we have this sa officers sa mga classroom, we have this monitor. So these monitors, these environmental committee will be the ones who will check if nalimpyo na ba ang classroom. So
Well,
the
we
record
had
slips are for absences only.
absences only. Ang
Yeah,
amo
and mga late.
for not speaking in English, record slips at gato. Then after that for basta daghan kay kag offenses ato. For pagka first and second year kuya one ka makadawat kag record slip. Pagabot ni mag fourth year klaro na kayo kay kumuton man diretso.
Yes, and I bet our audiences here can relate. No, so guys, if you can recall, unsa to among nasuryaan ni Tito
Oh, by the
Pons
way,
sa mga records.
I have to mention
Yeah.
na katong mga record slip nga gipang kumot, we threw it in the garbage can. Kay ayo, double record slip na pod.
Double records din. So kana siya, no, bahalag na kayo sa ka-offense, basta sa ka-offense mo, di mo buhaton. Basta
Yep.
yung mo lang inabay, yes, that's true. So, kana siya guys, aside from that, so our advocacy for this month, Tunog Kinayahan, as what I have said earlier, we will talk about the climate change and other relevant topics that addresses these concerns, no, because we all know that these are really pressing concerns as of the moment. So in fact, one of the faculties who will be heading these webinars is here with us tonight. Not to tell you about all these stuff, but as our special guest for tonight, I have to tell you guys, kanisiya na teacher nako. He's one of my amazing mentors in UP High, most especially in public speaking. And until now, a very, very, very dear friend who give me advice and other strategies in public speaking and even hosting, just like right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Aurelio Vilbar.
Hello, hi, good evening, Keisha. Good evening to all our televiewers now in TunobTV. Yes, it's nice to be back to be hosting with you, Keisha. And I really enjoyed what you said earlier about the record slips. Yeah, those were happy memories. And Sir Ponsoy, nakabot po ko sa gazebo way back in the 80s. Okay, thank you,
did,
Keisha.
huh?
Good
Okay.
evening.
Wala mo semento ato, wala. Kami wapag may semento.
Depende kung MWF na. Okay. Okay, yes, Kish.
Shifting in yung classrooms ato, sir.
Joke na to ako Back to you, Ponsoy. Okay, yes.
No.
Okay.
Sige, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So, sir, thank you so much for accepting my invite to be one of our special guests here in TunobTV. I'm really happy because I know that ganahan kitag mga inaani sir ba ka ng mga hosting, ka ng mga chika-chika in front of the many people. And now, actually, I'm really excited, sir, because, first of all, would you like to say hi sa iyong mga fans, sa iyong mga advisees, sa iyong mga students in UP High, sir?
Well, my first advisory class in UP High in 1996 was Section Season, second year season. So good evening to all my students from 1996 until now. Maayong gabi and welcome back to TunobTV.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. So now, actually, aside from being excited, kay mag-reminisce or no, we're going to reconnect. Actually, I'm really excited because tonight, I will be the one who will be asking the questions instead of me being asked, because that usually happens in class, sir. Mawata why is this? Why is that? Can you explain? So now I'm really excited to be asking you a few questions that I really like to ask you because this one question, I know that mo ni siya ang kanang permit ipangutana sa students, but this now, I would like to ask this to the good sir. What is one thing you wish you knew before teaching in UP High?
Yeah, daghan kayo, Kish. In fact, a lot. And well, way back in 1996, when I came into UP High, I was a substitute teacher to ni Madam Pinzon. And yeah, I wish I had known much or more experience of theater arts. Kay when I came in 1996, there was this musical play, na I speech choir, na I drama fest, and all energy of the students were really into theater arts. And in fact, pagsugod na ko ato in 1996, they were asking, sir, mag-prepare namin sa mo ang production calendar for Miss Saigon. Or the following year, sir, maghimo namin sa among props sa Small House of Uncle Thomas. So these things were new to me, pero it was an enjoyable journey. And sometimes I cannot really lie to the students. I don't really know. So what happened was I told them, these are the things I know. Perhaps you can also teach me some way. So it was a wonderful journey. More theater arts, more experience siguro. And I think, pero nevertheless, lingo naman sa itong experience. Yes.
That's true. That's right. I agree. Actually, sir, I remember the small house of Uncle Thomas. No wonder, sir. Mauna usa si mong tinmate patanaw na mo. I remember back then.
Oo, ka-memorize pa ko. We beg to put before you small house of
Yeah.
Uncle Thomas. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I also agree, sir, because actually in UP High, it's one of the venues, one of the avenues why I learned how to sing, how to dance, how to act. So kana siya package good, sir. No, when you're in UP High, mapahimo good siya package deal good ka, sir.
Yes, it's a beautiful place to develop all. Pwede ka ma-actor, pwede ka ma-singer, and become a leader as well. Look at you now. You are such a wonderful host, Keisha.
Thank you very much, sir. So now, when we talked about drama, theater, so we usually as UP High students, we usually find time, kanang mga break times na mo, kanang mga snacks, to practice. No, kaya mo dyan ng sulito na kada time, kaya para maka-practice, makahimo og props, maka-blocking, kana siya, sir. And sometimes, kami na students, hindi na ako mo deny good, ani, malate me sa sunod na class.
Bitaw, I know.
No, I know. And I know if my classmates are watching right now, they can relate to this. So now I ask you, sir, are you the type of teacher who locks your students out of class just because they went out of snacks or right before your class started or na-late sila sa imuhang class?
Well, listen, kaya siya when yes and no. Well, way back in 90s, kanang, for example, no, kanang, usually ko kanang, I'm in the afternoon class, kanang before recess. And from my experience, malate yun na sila because some of them would prefer to eat outside. Mga to, kanang doon sa may Kulabe, mga to sa may Gate. Siguro, I know UP High food is really the best cuisine in town, but sometimes people wish to have another experience from Mulabe, mga to sila sa Mrs. Goodies, katong mga portahan. Ay, sorry. Or katong mga to po sila sa bread and butter, gali, bread and butter. And,
tuyoon yun.
So, malate ang uban. But still, it was a good experience for me kay naanadalan ko nga we have to understand kay UP High children magod are kanang sweet but they can be rebellious. So but still part of loving them. It's really part of loving them. Pero meron nagdisog ko atong adjust pero nana ko'y technique know how to lock the students. Bring the food inside the classroom. Imong pagkaon. They would really love to stay. Yes. Okay.
Guys, I can agree to that. So mga nagtanaw karon nga na-under na Sir Vilbar, ato mga freebies, na cookies, banana Q, ni Manang Lisa, if you can remember.
So freebies nila.
So thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Kish.
I am proud to say that usa ko sa mga wa nimo nalakan out of the classroom because I am very punctual in your class. I can remember that. So thank you very much, Sir Vilbar, for sharing these insights with us. And just to tell you, sir, that dili na ikaw ang akong guest karon. Usa sa akong guest karon, matay guys, usa na siya sa akong mga gikahadlukan gyud because sa iyang subject, medyo dili kay ko maayo gud siya mga subject, no? Pero mga katunobers, usa ni siya sa pinakabagiitan o bisag dili ka ganahan og math like myself, malingaw gid ka sa klase niya and most importantly, makat-on pa gid ka. Because this teacher is fun and engaging and usahay mahadlok sa gyud ka kay mo na mapugos ka og kat-on. Bitaw, kidding aside, guys, please help me welcome our other special guests for tonight, Professor Roberto Basadre.
Hello.
Hi, sir. Kumusta?
Well, medyo murag pagkadungog na ko sa first question mo, murag ikulbaan ko na.
Gikul sa aso, nindot na din ni sir kay na makulbaan karon.
Okay, murabag nanimaus bagud ka kay murabag to klaro kay sa naong nimo ay karon pagud ka nakapangutana na makabaws ka kay before ako may pinangutana.
That's right.
So murag nakalimot ko sa first question mo. Can you translate it in Filipino for me?
Patay. Na, sir. Sa katugigan pa ni Sir, ni Tito Paul kanina na UP High, kay very college og English. So, karon di mo pa-translate ako Filipino. Sige. Let's try. So, the question is in English, what is one thing you wish you knew before teaching in UP High? So, if ako siya Tagalog,
ano yung
Ano ang isa sa mga bagay na ninanais mong malaman or matuto bago ka
Pumasok.
nagturo sa UP High? Di ba sir? Na-translate na sa salitang ugat natin.
Okay, so at least
Sakto ba, sir?
murag nakasabot na ko gamay. Pero murag lisod man gihapon. Murag mas lisod pa man sa ako ang long test. So, to answer your question, I think I need to look back at the let's say mga first 6 to 7 years of my teaching experience in UP. And I will compare it to, let's say, the other half, no, especially at present. No, kay before Manggod, when I started teaching in UP, I'm really strict, no. In fact, takot ang mga students na mahagbong even in short quiz. No, so take note, short quiz pa lang na. No, so
Yes,
that means
that's true, guys.
ang mga students really need to study, practice solving, no, kay if dili na nimo buhaton, favorite score gud ang makuha nimo.
Ang sabi ito, sir, ang itlog.
During that mga first 6 to 7 years na ako in UP, grabe ang curriculum namo, science curriculum. So in fact, ang fourth year math namo was calculus. So ang libro namo then was TC7. No, so
yes,
na
anak ka baga kayo actually,
no, so that TC7 was actually gigamit na mo na sa engineering pag second year nako, mao na ang TC1. No, but karon at present spiral curriculum naman nga to ang gi-follow. So that means not really that hard na ang mathematics, no, if we compared to that mga first half of my teaching years. No, kay up to the junior high school, algebra naman lang ang topic. The calculus now is offered in the senior high. No, and then for grade 11 students taking the STEM track only. So dili na siya for subject.
Yes.
So that means when I entered that UP, lisod gid ang math. So kay lisod man ang math, ang calculus na mo, daghan gud gamay ang grado. No, na paghanin mahagbong.
Yes,
no?
Yes.
So to go back to your question, so I think if I answer your question in one word only, so I think my answer is compassionate.
Compassionate. Wow. Nga naman, sir. Nga nung compassionate man?
Because I should have been compassionate, no? So the first time when I teach in UP, no, kay during that time magod kay medyo bata pa man ko, so focus kayo ko in teaching the subject. No, so I failed to consider na lain-lain day ang kanang intelligence of the students. And also as time goes on, I learned the art of making chika-chika with the parents.
Wow, chikadora.
I found out that talking to the parents, no, is very effective para mas makailapagod ko sa ilahang mga anak.
Yes.
Okay na. So next question, please.
Next question. Okay, so the next question, sir, ako pa ni-translate og Tagalog or dili na?
Sa ganito kanina, marag nakalimot ko ato.
Next question, Garrett, are you the type of teacher who locks your students out of class just because they're late from recess or snacks? Like, wa sila kasud sa mong klase dahil?
No need to translate kay marag same kaya na. But before I answer the question, pangutan unsa ti ka? No, during your grade 10, were you victimized? No, na-victimize ba ti ka?
Pananalakan sa gawas? Wala tayo nga si Roy. Punctual man ko sa mga klase. Lagi. Punctual ko, promise sir, promise. Wala ko nalakan.
Okay, sige. Okay, so of course very obvious nang ako ang answer, no? So of course, naagay mga there were times na maglock gid ko sa door. No, so but actually I'm not that consistent man, no? Especially when kaning ang pinaka-bright na student man ako or ang pinaka-buutan or ang pinaka-gwapa ma-appeal dito.
So ako to pinaka-gwapa, sir? Since wala mo dito lalakan, sir.
Dili.
Ikaw na lang, pinaka-bright.
Ay, samot. Pinakabuotang patingali. No?
Sige, dawato na lang ko
But
na.
actually, murag, okay lang mo sa nang malakan mo kay, many years after the incident, at least na mo yung maistoryahan ba? No? So, pananitan, you'll say na, buang nga Sir Basadre, uy, gilakan mangkog, no? Gisirad ang mangkog portahan atong panahon na nangihira man gani kog 30 minutes. O, di ba, lingaw?
Grabe, mura. Dili naman na pangihi ang 30 minutes, sir. Mo nag-snacks naman at saka manang Lisa.
Okay, so any other question?
Yes, I think that's it, sir. Mura gito ang mga questions na akong gusto pangutana because these questions kay relate kay ni sa atong batch na ma-experience kita sa klase ng Malacan sa classroom. Basta Malacan gawas sa classroom basta dili ka sulod.
So, ba yung tubag-tubag kay ka marag nawala na akong kulba. But anyway, so thank you for yes. giving me the chance na ma-appeal ko aning first episode of TunobTV.
Yes, me as well, sir. Actually, I have to say that I'm really honored to have you, Sir Basadre and Sir Vilbar with me. Sir, thank you very much for being with me for here in the episode 1 of TunobTV. So, thank you very much again, Sir Basadre, and we'll see you, puhon, sir.
See you later.
Yeah, see you. Okay, so now that I have already wrapped up with 2 of my really very commendable na mga teachers sa UP High, no. Now, guys, if you can recall any experiences ninyo na experience po ninyo pag high school ninyo similar to what I have experienced or inyong mga unique experiences, you can comment them on the FB Live para makabasa sa tanong kung unsa to mga katuanan ninyo na experiences. But now, this time, to give us a glimpse of what was UP High way back, and to reminisce ato ang mga previous batches, no, let's have Tito Ponsoy with us with 2 of the legends of UP High. Tito Pons?
Yeah, I also have to say nga, murag ang tradition of teachers terrorizing their students was carried on Monday. But really, I use that term very loosely. Okay, the teachers that I'm going to introduce you to are going to be, I wouldn't say that they were terrorists, but you definitely mukinto juga, okay? You have to fulfill your requirements so in order to be able to pass their subjects. But they were really nice, and that's the reason why I have a special place in my heart for these two teachers, and I'd like to introduce them according to Beauty Muna. All right, the one who looks so marvelous up to now. So she was our English teacher who made sure that I was very, very succinct in my pronunciation, and that paid off in becoming a voiceover announcer. And I owe her a great debt for that, along with the other English teachers. I'd like to introduce first our beautiful Lelani Paredes. You're muted, ma'am.
Hello,
There.
Ponsoy. Good evening. Good evening all around.
Okay, the other teacher, I definitely will not call him a terrorist, but we're very close, but he made sure that I really studied. That's actually these 2 made sure that I really studied, and I wasn't a very good student, so I have to give my appreciation to them for that. The one we called Walking Tall when he was in UP high school at that time. Pildis Clint Eastwood, what about? So ladies and gentlemen, especially the batches who were with me at that time in UP, Mr. Martin Uy Castillo.
Yay! Ponsoy, good morning. Good morning, Lani. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning all around. It's good morning in Houston, so I say good morning. But of course, some are watching the evening, so may gabi ninyong tanan. O magpasalamat ako kag-imbitahan ako sa akong gwapitong amigo nga si Ponsoy.
I'm not going to ask you both what the embarrassing questions. Because what I'd like to do, because I had a memorable experience with the 2 of you, and up to now, that I cherish it so much, I'd like to ask you just 2 questions, and because this is something that you could also pass on to the new sets of teachers coming into UP High. First of all, number 1, was your UP High because this is asked always of alumni. Was your experience in UP, or rather, what was your UP High experience uh, unforgettable, memorable, enjoyable, whatever, no? And then the follow-up question to that is, what would you tell teachers about to teach in UP so that they would make their own individual experiences memorable, enjoyable, and wonderful altogether, that they'll remember it for the rest of their lives? First of all, let's give it to the marvelous looking one.
March, I think Ponso is referring to you.
No, ikaw di ay.
Marvelous, Marvelous, Martinos mago.
Oo ka na.
Okay, I remember the second question. What was the first question?
Was your UP High experience enjoyable? Sige.
Okay. Well, I also dabble in HR, human resources. And one of the things that we learn in human resources is that in an employee's life, 5 years is the critical number of years in an employment, because that's when you have the swinging door. Employees come in and those inside go out. So if we have an employee who stays beyond 5 years, there's a very big chance that that employer stays long until he retires. Okay, it's a 5-year stretch that determines whether this is an employee for keeps or this is an employee that's going to walk out of the door. Now, why did I mention that? Because in my employment history, I stayed from one job to another, and there were many jobs. I stayed for at most 4 years, 5 years, and then I moved on to other jobs. At UP Cebu, I stayed for 19 years.
Wow.
So I must have been very happy there. Okay, because why would I stay in an institution that did not make me happy? So that is, to me, a very big proof that I was happy at UP. Now, the second question is, what would be the nugget of wisdom that I could share about teaching in UP? Well, you know, I remember a very good friend who took up his master's there and who said the very big difference between UP education and other schools' education is this. Other schools teach the students the answers. They ask the questions and they give the answers. But at UP, the students question the answers. And that to me is something very unique about UP education. And if you have a teacher who gets peeved or a teacher who gets mad because there's a student who asks perhaps a question that he or she did not expect, then maybe that teacher was not prepared to teach in UP. And he or she has 5 years to determine whether she should stay there or move on to other schools. That to me. Now, the other thing that I also like about UP, having been involved in UP, is this. You know, when UP High School started, it started in July, and it was only in May of 1972 that the alumni decided to open a high school in UP. Quite late. They had only 2 months within which to determine whether there would be students getting into UP. But they were able to do that. And most of those who enrolled in UP High in the first year, the second years especially, were transferees from bigger schools. And these were students who, you know, many of them had airs about them. They came from Sacred Heart. They came from other schools like, you know, University of San Carlos. They came from better schools. And when they joined UP, they had airs about them. But it took them only a year to be humbled, not because the faculty humiliated them, but because these students with airs realized that they were accepted whether they had something to show like a nice car or not, but they had to be accepted on their own terms, not because of the schools they came from or the families that they belonged to, but for themselves. And that is what I like about UP education, because the students were able to, in a way, let the others blend with the rest of the population. So I would suggest the teachers who venture into teaching into UP will remember that, because that is very special. Thank you, Pons.
You know, I have to I have to point out, Banga. I wasn't very scared to ask you questions at that time, but
Yes.
I did not dare cross the line if you were already in a foul mood, and I'd have to ask a stupid question like, Madam, may I go out to the bathroom? Sigurado, get back to your seat. Sigurado.
You know, I was surprised with the questions that were asked about, for the two guests, about students being locked out of the classroom because they were late. I don't know. It never happened in our time. I don't remember.
Yes, that's true.
March, correct me please if I'm wrong, but if my memory serves me right, we never had a student being locked out of the classroom because he was late or for whatever reason. Maybe because we thought that it would only be a reason for celebration of the student. If he was locked out, then he could always say, I can go somewhere else because my teacher does not allow me into the classroom. I don't know. Maybe we were thinking along that line.
Because sir, nobody was nobody was locked out. Okay, they were so excited to go inside your classroom.
Not necessarily locked out, but I had this policy in my classroom. I'm Malika. You have to stand by the door and wait for somebody, one of your friends, maybe inside, to do a sing or a song and then sing in front of the class. And then if nobody does that for you, then you have to wait until somebody does.
Patay.
But actually, that was not a problem. That was not a problem kay when I'm late, bukanta mi isang amigo niya yan ato sa pultahan iyahang pasudlon.
May tagmatod nila na
those who wanted to sing wala gilak out. Pero kato lang just to teach them a lesson that you have to be on time kaya you're disturbing the class once the class has started, and then it's unfair that I have to stop teaching just because you are there.
Yeah.
Sir, you were one of the memorable teachers of Cebu, of UP High Cebu at that time. How did you how was your UP High experience for you?
I'm not sure if I know why I became so memorable. Anyway, so I stayed in UP for 26 years. Can you imagine? I stayed in Sacred Heart. Yeah, and so 1972 I entered Sacred Heart School for Boys while UP opened up the high school at Gorodo Avenue. Then after 4 years, I remember Miss Cabahog, Lita Cabahog, called me, hey, we need a physics teacher. Would you come over? Tingutan ko pila sweldo. I realized that it was more than double. So it was a no-brainer. Oh, yeah, of course, I'm coming in. And so I interviewed, and then luckily they saw something in me that, could be part of the super faculty team that they were trying to build up. And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
But, okay, sir, considering I can attest to that. You were one of the memorable teachers of UP at that time. What would you tell the new teachers karon in order for them to be able to make their own experiences a memorable, enjoyable, and unforgettable one?
Plenty. If I could relate my experience here in Houston, any new teachers coming in should have a lot of technology background. Integrate technology in the classroom. If you are not comfortable with technology, maglisod ka, you have a lot of competition. Your students are all technology savvy. How can you compete with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram if you are not, in fact, comfortable with that technology that they are that they know? So kinanglan technology ka, you are into this technology thing. In fact, in my classroom, I use clickers so that during quizzes, I don't have to check papers. They just enter the answers in the clickers. And then after that, they just run down the scores. And then the scores are already printed on the screen and the students know what their scores. And also, I think it's important that the teacher should have this hook on every student, because a teacher-student relationship is the foundation that the teacher cannot ignore. So what I did, bisa sa UP, magtagbo sa hallway, istoryan, kumusta mo tong gitara naman, kumauna ka, or what is this? In other words, something that the student and the teacher has in common, and the student will look up to the teacher, wow, kinumtong siya da, pinangka ko ni kumisruha da. Things like that ba? Yeah. Also be positive and be accepting of suggestions, criticisms from students and from other teachers. There was one student, not in UP but here, would say, "Mr. Castillo, how come they accept you as a teacher? You don't even know how to teach." Said, "What do you mean by not know how to teach? I don't anything. I didn't learn anything. Kids, they say the minds. I have not learned anything." Then I would just think, maybe you don't know how to learn. Just kind of a humor thing, But the teacher that joining UP should have this. Yes, go on. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yes, sorry, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to.
A teacher coming into UP.
Yeah.
Yeah. A teacher coming in UP at this time again, like that was the kanang bitang, you have to show the students that you learn on your own, because at the back of the teacher's mind, that is actually the basic foundation that we want to impart on the students, how to learn on their own. Kada bang dili ta magulat tudluan, maningkamot ng makamao ba, asking questions. Unsay maayo ani, in other words, so problem solving. You should have that at the back of their minds. Yes.
I'm just glad baga we're connected on Facebook. I'll admit to this, Ma'am Lani, I just recently I consulted with Sir Marts because I wanted to find out a clean energy solution for my audio system. And because I did my investigation and there's no such animal here in Cebu. These things can damage our appliances, but they're more important with our sound system, my sound system. So I just recently I had to ask him, and we spent a good time chatting about it. And I already gave him what I knew. Then he corrected me. I'm really lucky. I really am very lucky. Pasalamat ko na I can still do that with Sir Marts. Anyway, I in the interest of time, I'd like to ask you guys to, say your pieces before we wrap up, because we are going to proceed to the other parts of our program tonight.
Let me start, March, because you're going to.
Ladies first.
I'd like to yield to your being at the later part. Okay. I just want to share with all teachers in the past, those who are still teaching, those who are trying to remember why they taught, as well as the teachers who are still joining UP. Whatever subject we teach, whether it is in the sciences, whether it is in the arts, whether it's literature, whatever, to me, the reason why I enjoyed teaching was that I always felt that when you teach people. You don't teach subjects. You teach people. The subjects are just your vehicle for reaching those people. And so, if the products of our having journeyed together, they as students and we as teachers, if the product of that is that everybody somehow feels that they have become successful or they have become better people, they have become better at interactions, then to me, our mission as teachers has been fulfilled. That's all that I'd like to say.
Okay, Sir Marks.
Okay. Ako simple na kayo, sorry. It's been my mantra siguro. Kaya minsan nga matuman ko nga, we teach little by what we say. And we teach more by what we do, but we teach best by what we are. Mauro na akong istorya nga, you have to be an embodiment of something that the student will look up to, learn new things, to not hesitate to ask questions and so on.
Coming from the two of you, really, I mean, I'm learning as well. While you're saying that, because in a sense, I also engage in teaching people some subjects, but this is informally. But after what you just said tonight, wow! Now I know where I was going wrong. Thanks so much for guys. Thank you so much, you wonderful people. You have really made this old guy. By the way, we've known each other already for more than 40 years. And, I didn't realize we'd ever get to this point, but here we are. Thank you so much. You guys made this old man happy, but just by being here tonight. And really appreciate your being here, Sir Martz and Ma'am Lani. Okay.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Really. Okay, Keisha.
The pleasure was all ours.
Oh, the pleasure
And
was.
I'd like to say something, Pons, because you're talking about
Sure. Go ahead.
40 years, no? 40 years. I didn't notice that until you mentioned that, because to me, it's just a number. Okay?
That's
it's
true.
just a number. And if they have been filled with happy memories, you don't count the years. The only time that people count the years is when their life has been a bit on the sad side. Okay? But when the years pass, and generally those have been happy years, you don't really count.
Wonderful. Really wonderful. Thank you, Ma'am Lani. Thank you so much. Kish, this is what we call cherishing the moments. You don't.
Yes, yeah.
And these moments include this wonderful evening that we're all sharing together. So, Kish.
Truly, Tito Pons. Truly, hearing Madam Lani and Sir Martin, very, very insightful kayo ba? And I really like to point out what Madam Lani said, that you're teaching people, not subject, no. And I think that it really makes a big difference when you have that approach, because you would mas imuhang makuha ang mga estudyante. Yeah, so I really like that. Wow. I think naabtan pa siguro na ako si Madam Lani and si Sir Martin. No, my UP High experience would have been much more fun and interesting and exciting. Yeah.
It was, but I think yours was just as well.
Yes, truly.
What do we have up next?
So up next, before we get to it, just to inform Madam Lani and Sir Martin, no, Madam and Sir, daghan kaayo mo og fans diri sa live. They recall Sir Martin's physics class. I can see Miss Pam here, Miss Pamela. She said that she really likes Madam Lani's style, very impeccable and very well spoken. So yes, daghan kayo mo og fans diri, Ma'am and Sir. So if you can review the comments here in the live, you would be really enjoying kung unsa ang mga comments sa inyong mga previous students diri. And I can really say that mo tingnan na nga pinangga kayo mo sa inyong mga students. So yeah, so now while at it, so while our audiences are looking into the comments, giving in comments kung sino mga experiences sa atong mga faculty karon, sa atong mga special guests karon, to give us an update on the webinars, our beautiful website, and other activities of our celebration, let's have the ever-dynamic co-chair of our Jubilee celebration, Mr. Alan Nazareno. Sir Alan!
Thanks, Keisha. Hello from Hong Kong. Madam Lani and Sir Martin, thank you so much for gracing this episode. Thanks also to Professor Basadre and Dr. Au. But Madam Lani, let me just add this little bit of information. We were not locked out because we had her class. We had Madam Lani's class just right after lunch. And magkarag-karag mi kay the first thing that she would always, before she starts her actual class, we would always have current events testing, and she would ask us to come up with a critical comment about a current event. And Sus, I have many memories of being afraid of that. But you know what? That experience, Madam Lani, really polished me and really made me aware and made me realize how important connecting with current events was. And of course, your lessons, I highly cherish that, and they have made me a better educator right now. Sir Martin, of course, you were my homeroom advisor, and I cannot forget, although I got a 3 in physics, your stick figures were were the things that saved my physics class. I finally understood some physics things because of those stick figures. So you told me that you've been teaching that also in Houston. So legendary na ang mga stick figures ni Sir Martin. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Now, let me now go to the good news. So let me share some exciting things. Now, as what was mentioned earlier in the program, every month for the next 9 months, leading to the Golden Jubilee, we will have many activities, and all of those activities are guided by an advocacy. So we at the Execom came up with advocacies, and for, as what was mentioned earlier, the advocacy for this September is Tunob Kinaiyahan, or the environment. And one way that we want to, one of our big projects is to help promote eco-friendly behavior. And so we have a very exciting activity that I want to share with you all. Okay, so here we go. And the first activity is called Pitik para sa Kinayahan, a selfie for Planet Earth contest. And so I'm calling all the Tunobers, and this is not only for alumni or for those who have already attended UP, but this is even open to current students. So current students of UP, you are part of this activity because you're also Tunober. We're also calling the staff and faculty, past and present. You are welcome to join this challenge. So we want to promote being good to planet Earth. So that's why we have a hashtag called Tunober for Earth. So here are the guidelines. Number 1, do something to protect planet Earth. So you can come up with recycling, conserving, going green, anything, any activity that you would like to share, and then you snap a selfie of it, or you can even have a group fee with the Tunober as a primary focus of your photo. So portrait mode preferred. So take a look at the side there. That's my photo, and that's how the selfie would look. Now, second step, create a tagline that ends with, I'm a Tunober for planet Earth. So my tagline that I wrote is, I look for recycling bins because I am a Tunober for planet Earth. Then what you're going to do is you're going to upload to your Facebook and or your Instagram account with the hashtag Tunob for Earth, and this the second hashtag, UP High Gold. Make sure both hashtags are connected to your selfie, and then make sure that your posts are set to public. Then you tag UP High Gold, and then tag also 3 of your friends so that the message will be spread around, because we want to encourage your friends to like your post. And also we would like to encourage them to do something for planet Earth. Then the post with the most likes on the combined platforms of Facebook and Instagram, we will add the number of likes for both, and the top 3 will earn prizes. 1,500 for the top, for the most liked video for both Facebook and Instagram, then 1,000 for second, and 500 pesos for the third. The contest ends on September 24 at 9 p.m. So start snapping them starting today, and then don't forget to tag UP High Gold. Okay, so that's our first, and that runs for the whole month. The second project is our main project, and that is the webinar series. For the next 9 months, we have actually 3 webinars, and this is the first. And the title of this webinar is Pagbago sa Kinaiya para sa Kinaiyahan, or Climate Change Affects You and Me. And we have 3 wonderful speakers, all alumni. We have Lyle Pelicano Castro, from Japan, we have Glinda Batan Baterina, class 87, who's in Ilocos right now, and John Mingito, who's in Cebu. They will be our three main speakers. Our moderator is Nina Alfeche from the class of 2011. And of course, Dr. Al will be our host. Don't forget, that will be on September 22, Wednesday at 1:33 3 p.m. Some of the details, I'll be posting this on our website. I'll be posting this also on the Facebook account for UP High Gold. So please take this webinar, I believe, is also open to the public. So please join us on that webinar. Okay, so those two projects are what we have lined up for September. Now let me change. Let me now share with you the updates of our website. Once again, Darmei Tan and MYT Development Solutions came up with updates and developments on our website. So once again, Tunobers, please log on and follow our website, uphighgold.com. Now, on the main page, on our first page, of course, look, 9 more months till the big day. This is the new development. The first thing that you will see now will be the Libot Suroy video of the week. So every week, this video is changed. So try to catch your batch's video that will be presented over here. Another great thing about the website, and this goes on all pages, but since I'm on the homepage, I'm going to talk about it right now. Take a look at the bottom right-hand side. There is this chat box. There's that chat box, and if you encounter any problems or if you have any questions about the Golden Jubilee, about the website, about how to upload your photos or whatever, just feel free to click that and then send us a message. Somebody from the website developers team will be able to address your questions. We will also put in like FAQs, so it's very, very informative. On the second page, guys, look, I'm really, really excited because we now have over 282 people who have registered. And so if you haven't registered, Tunobers, do it now, please, so that we can be part of the celebration of the Golden Jubilee. See, so it's really, really nice. Almost all the batches are represented. There are some batches without it, but guys, you can also see, you can do a quick search of your batch just by clicking on this button over here, and see, so you can see all the batch numbers are there. Okay, what is new in this page? Take a look. There is now an edit profile. Okay, of course, this is the thing. You can now edit your profile. So for those already uploaded, take a look there. There is this edit profile button. So if you want to change your photo, if you want to change your bio, you can now feel free to click that button in. We are trying, because that was one thing that you many of you said that you wanted to do. Here is something very, very exciting. Libot Suroy, the map, take a look at it. We have UP High on all continents except South America and Antarctica. So that's just amazing. When I look at this map, honestly, I feel so proud to be part of this family called the Tunobers, because look, we are everywhere in the world, and wherever we may be, we are contributing to the societies of the places that we are based on, and yet our hearts remain with UP High. Okay, we are proud to be called Tunobers wherever we may be in the world. So yeah, please take a look at it. And Tunobers, if you know a Tunober in South America or in Antarctica, please encourage them to register so that we can see dots on over there. Okay, another new feature is the Sugilanon feature. Here we now you can now send a story. You can now send a story. Take a look at this. Celeste Manuel, from class of 79, wrote this beautiful piece. It was sent to me, and yeah, she sent also a diagram of the gazebo. I hope we could find a photo. Does anyone have a photo of the gazebo? We need to show the younger batches what exactly the gazebo was. Okay, so there. This is, and here she talks about the story. So, Tunobers, feel free to send your stories of your memories. So that's under that. Of course, in Lila's are the videos. All the videos that we've shown on TunobTV will be featured here, and also the past episodes of TunobTV will also be here. Of course, and here, Handurawan, new photos are uploaded every day. So take a look. From reunion photos to high school photos to group photos, anything you can post. Okay, as long as there's something to do with UP. Of course, I'm going to show a little bit of 83 Red Hot. There you go. That's our intramurals photo. Yes, and of course, feel free to contact us for other details. Okay, so Tunobers, register now if you haven't done it, and please continue following the website. Okay, Pons, Keisha.
All right. Hello. Thank you very much, Sir Alan. It's really, you know what I love about this celebration is that us Tunobers, kita tanan, all of us are gathered to contribute in this beautiful in this program. No, we have Miss Darmaitan and her team sa website. We have the TunobTV and ganahan ko nga makita to katugong map Tito Pons, kita atong naglight siya tanan. And I think what Sir Alan mentioned na we have South America and Antarctica na lang ang wala. So guys, if naaway mga kaila that can register, Tito Pons, would you like to remind our Tunobers na ma-register na dili na magahi og ulo?
I know. I'm without prejudice. I plead on my knees with my classmates to register. But yes, please, as much as possible, do so. And I'd it's nice to see how they looked like then and how they look like now, and really brings a warm glow to your heart when you see all those photos.
That's true, and it's really amazing how when we see the map, how those location spots light up. That kita ng mga taga UP High, no matter asa tagikan, asa ta naabot na karon, but naagihapon ta diri nag-abot, and we get together because that's UP High tradition, that's UP High spirit. Nga bisag asa maganita maurag mag-abot ra gihapon, and that's a beautiful concept of Libot Suroy, that it highlights that wherever we may be, kay magkahiusa ra gihapon ta. And I believe Tito Pons would like to introduce one Libot Suroy video tonight.
Yes, but before I do so, I'd like to also acknowledge that this whole thing was a brainchild of Jude Bacalso, and I'd like to give him credit for it because TunobTV was largely the product of his fertile imagination. But I'd also wish to thank the driving force for all of these things happening here. And, really, I'd like to say that a large part of it was made possible because of him. Alan, I really appreciate what you did and what you're still doing. Really, thank you.
Alan.
Thank you so much. So this other brilliant idea of passing on a chinelas for the Libot Suroy now will feature the class of 2000. And with that, let's see that video. Libot Suroy 2000.
Watch this, Tunobers.
UP High Gold, Libot Suroy. Bisag asa maabot, kita gihapon ang mag-abot.
Hey guys, it's Alex Alvarez II here in the beautiful island of Bohol, Philippines.
I'm Olive Grace Pakayan Hebron from Cebu City, Philippines. Sheila Marie Matagina, Cebu, Philippines.
Irish Sariman, London, Ontario, Canada.
Jay Cronales, Cebu City.
Geraldine Reyes Sabando, Hong Kong.
Marco Alvarez, Arizona.
Aljan Arsal, Dexwagen, Belgium.
Valerie Naman, Cebu.
Catherine Sanchez Imperio from Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu.
Maria Cristina Alvarez, Cebu City.
Rainy Mary Ramos, Bacoor, Cavite.
Nanette Pilavio, Singapore.
Jarlis Alveza, Batch 2000, Glendale, Arizona.
Isis Anceno, Lapu-Lapu City.
Ivan Delarido, Cebu, Philippines.
Jubilee, Cebu City, Philippines.
Ako si April Maratas, taga Cebu City.
Sugar Trinidad Pablo, Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
UP High, class of 2000.
Thank you very much, Batch 2000, for the wonderful Libot Suroy video. And now, to introduce another Libot Suroy video, of course, my batch 2018. Hello, guys. Guys, watch this, a Libot Suroy of Batch 2018. Hi, this is Keisha K. Alberio from Batch 2018. I'm a student nurse and always remember, vaccines work.
Hi, I'm Angela Rubio from class of 2018. The companionship and perseverance I have experienced in UPI have helped me in college years and also in my social life.
Hi there, my name is Joe of class 2018 and I'm currently living in Cebu City. I am an aspiring visual communicator and a transmedia designer.
Hi, I'm Regine Ruth Rojas of class 2018, currently living in Los Baños, Laguna. I'm studying BS Nutrition in UPLB.
Hi everyone, I'm Maria Beltran of class 2018. Currently, I am a fourth-year apprentice in the National Institute of Physics Instrumentation Laboratory.
Hi, I'm Mikey from class 2018, currently residing in Cebu. As an aspiring agriculturist and biochemist, I am passionate for farmers and workers' rights and scientific innovations in our country's agri-food sector.
Hi, I'm Micah Eladi Celerio of class 2018, and I'm currently studying BS in Accountancy at UP Desires, Iloilo City.
Hi, I'm Christian Dogandan of class 2018. I am currently living here in Cebu City. I am studying BS Computer Science in UP Cebu.
Hi, I'm Asel Nancy Healer of Batch 2018, and I'm currently a BS Computer Engineering student of UP Electrical and Electronics Engineering Institute.
Hi, I am Neil Joshua of class 2018. Currently, I am a senior electrical engineering student at UPLB Department of Electrical Engineering.
Hi, I'm Rhoda Pavan, currently residing here in Cebu City, a fourth-year BS Mathematics student of the Institute of Math, UP Diliman.
Hi, I'm Danica Jade from class 2018, a fourth-year student studying education, major in English in GSC. I'm currently residing in Busay, Cebu City.
Hi, I am Dana from
class 2018 and currently residing in Cebu City, Philippines. And I am a future hotelier.
Hi, I'm Bern Canedo from class 2018. I'm currently a fourth-year BA Psychology student from the University of the Philippines, Cebu. I'm currently your Vice Chairperson of the University Student Council.
Wow, and that's it for our Libot Suroy videos for this episode, and we can't wait to watch other Libot Suroy videos in the next episodes to come. So I think it's so sad to hear every beginning has to come to an end, and we have to say that this culminates our episode for this first episode of TunobTV. Tito Pons, thank you very much. I'm really honored to host this first episode of TunobTV with you. Thanks for having me, Tito Pons. I think you're on mute, Tito Pons. Tito Pons is on mute. I think he is on mute.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. You provide the energy, Kish, and where we are deficient in that regard. And I'd like to say that this was another moment to be cherished, as in light of what Ma'am Lani said. Thank you so much for having us over to do this. A really wonderful evening. Thank you for putting it all together. Alan Nazareno, Joey Alberto, Jude Bacalso, everybody in the back end. And of course, our guests, Sir Marx, Ma'am Lani, Sir Au, and Sir Rick Basadre. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for being in UP.
Yes, and let's not forget our audience, FB Live, guys. You say hi, you say goodbye, and of course, this wouldn't have happened without our back end. So can our back end please turn on our cameras, please? Guys, and let's say hi. Let's all greet our audience, our fellow Tunobers, our teachers. Nga nananaw karong gabiuna. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much for being with us tonight, for reminiscing, for all the recalling, and for all those beautiful insights from our special guests. And I think this is it. And now we have to say, bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon mag-abot, diri lang sa
TunobTV.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful, guys. Thank you so much.
Maiden edition. Hi, Ma'am Lani. Hi, Sir Mart. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bisan asa maabot, kita ra gihapon mag-abot diri sa TunobTV.